you are, Lamont? Who do you think you are, Lamont? Hitting Gervonta like that. Like, what made him?
We bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for.
All right, you guys, welcome back to Exotic Girl's channel. As you guys can tell by today's title, I will be doing a full breakdown on Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, the professional fight. I will be adding a small clip of the fight. So last night, Gervonta Davis and Lamont just fought. Y'all, first of all, how y'all doing? I lost my voice because I was mad. I was madder than mad. First of all, I don't like to gamble. And I put some money on Gervonta, obviously. And yeah, if you guys are not aware, Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach just fought March 1st, 2025. And baby, let me tell you, I'm just madder than mother. Okay? Gervonta, what is going on? I'm about to make a lot of people mad on this video, but I don't care. I already lost my money and I'm already mad because whatever. So first off, I want to say we're going to go and break down Gervonta, but I got to give my commentary on how I feel because I got to beat my chest for a second. Gervonta, what happened? Because what you're not going to do is act like you didn't knock out 28 people in 30 wins. Why are we struggling with Lamont? Better yet, ugh, I'm just mad I put money on it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video, y'all. I'm sorry, that was literally not supposed to be said. All right, so basically, I want to show you guys. Oh my God, I cannot get myself together. What I was going to talk about. So Gervonta Tank Davis is 30-year-old. Oh, fuck, I don't even know.
A few moments later.
That's how you know I'm mad. I can't even, Exotic Girl can't even give her thoughts. So where do we start, you ask? All right, so Gervonta Tank Davis is a professional fighter from Baltimore, Maryland, and Lamont Roach is a professional fighter from Washington, D.C. Now here are, so I'm gonna show you guys, let me skip over. So here is Gervonta Davis. This is Gervonta Tank Davis. Y'all, I'm discombobulated, so just give me some time to adjust to it because I'm not used to a draw. I'm not used to a tie. So yeah, y'all, I'm just show y'all my little loss. Just loss on my bet. Just loss. Y'all see my losses. So okay, right, I didn't put that much money, okay. But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the video because I'm just lollygagging at this point. All right, so here is Gervonta Tank Davis. He's 30 years old from Baltimore, Maryland. He's a professional fighter and he have no losses. Gervonta Tank Davis is a champion. This is his record, and this is, because I forgot the name of the belt, so no need for me to lie. I think it's a lightweight or something, but there it is right there. He has defended his belt 4 times until the fight with Lamont Roach. Might I add that Lamont Roach, I don't even know his age, but Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis, I'm not going to say grew up around each other, but they have fought as amateurs against each other at least twice. And I think maybe sparred, but they were teenagers at the time, so So also I want to point out that for all of 30 fights Gervonta Tank Davis has had, this was his coach. His name is Calvin Ford. And Calvin, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. Why weren't you the lead or last night? Why? Matter of fact, Barry, why? You know, I'm just irritated, I guess. So I don't even know if this video gonna come off the way y'all. Because I'm just like, really, Gervonta, really? You know, I went out to the bar, tried to, you know, watch the fight, because who was finna pay? I'm not finna pay $80, and I'm glad I did pay $80, because I would have been madder than the, okay? If I paid $80 and it's a tie, excuse me? No thanks. So yeah, y'all, I'm just mad, so I ain't gonna be able to articulate myself the way I want to. I should have waited an extra day. I thought I would feel better when I wake up, but I didn't get no sleep last night. Okay, I stayed up till 5 this morning, and it's only 10 this morning. Well, it's actually a little bit later than 10. I'm tripping. So I get no sleep. I was upset. I was really, because I'm a supporter of Gervonta Davis. I feel like all of his fights are entertaining. You know, I'm rooting for him, you know. And I was upset that Gervonta, why am I talking about the fight before I even get down on who he is? But I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I feel like Gervonta, and I'm gonna show pictures while I'm talking, so maybe I should just go right there. But I feel like Gervonta, he know goodness damn well he wasn't supposed to go out there and do that. That was his worst performance. Out of all of the times Gervonta has fought, he only has went 12 rounds twice. This time, 3. Most of his fights, he knocked the guys out before even round 12 happened. Lamont Roach has went 12 rounds a lot. He's only knocked out about 10 guys that he's fought. And he lost to Jamel Herring. Whatever. So Lamont coming in here, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. But Lamont coming in here thinking that he's finna do damage to Gervonta. This is Gervonta's face after the fight. And this is Lamont's face after the fight. You know, it really makes me upset that if you're not going to be a supporter of Gervonta, that's fine. But the fact that people are taking away this man's accolades, accomplishments, and diminishing them to just call him a cherry picker. If he was a cherry picker, he wouldn't fight guys that are champions, that aren't defeated until Tank defeated them. All of the guys that he's fought were great fighters. And we just saw that last night with Lamont. He's a good fighter. But the thought that he came close to Tank really irritated me because Tank didn't give it all he got. I don't know if he was in La La Land, if his braids was too tight, if he didn't get enough sleep, who knows? But Tank wasn't Tank. If you guys are a real supporter, you can tell when Gervonta go in there like an animal. When Gervonta Davis felt, He came late, excuse me. He just seemed detached. And he talked about him wanting to get counseling and get therapy. And he felt like once he get the help that he was going to lose his drive, his rage that he had all his life growing up.
Boxer more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that. That's why I don't want boxing more.
And see, my thing about Gervonta is you have a strong, I mean, this man has a strong freaking punch. He got a strong uppercut. He has really good technique. He gets to read his fighters first, and then he drops his hands, try to reel you in, and go for the knockout. So he got a smart IQ when it comes to boxing, but his outside life is going to get him every time. We're just going to go down the line. I'm going to show you guys, well, I'm going to just break this down. I'm going to show you guys Gervonta Davis and Lamont fighting as amateurs. I'm also going to show you guys Gervonta Davis knockouts and Lamont Roach highlights in his career. And after we show that, I'm going to come back because I'm already discombobulated. All right, you guys. So here is Gervonta Davis fighting Lamont Roach as an amateur and all of their highlights. Gervonta Davis knockouts and Lamont's highlights. And I'll come right back.
Rose through the same amateur circuit, and where the pair met twice as teenagers at the Nationals and the 2011 Junior Olympic Finals, Davis got the better of both early encounters.
So he barely beat you in Nationals.
Go look at it.
Okay, we'll check it out later.
Both men finished up with outstanding amateur records, but Roach's 125 wins and 15 losses compared to Tank's 215 and 5 would make all the difference going into the pro game.
He's been built for this.
With that left hand. Here and there for Barrios. You can't just throw it straight all the time.
Oh, double jab followed by the left.
But, oh my! Wow!
Right hook! Tank Davis brought his power to 140 on Mario Barrios. Looking to survive the final 45 seconds. Barrios continues to work the body as Davis navigates his way in. Left hook, left uppercut, right hand, but then Davis comes back.
Was winning that round, but then Davis hurt him.
The exchange of body shots and then another thudding left. Right hand to the body by Barrios. Barrios is down again. Davis unloads the left. Barrios is doubled over. It's over. It's over. Gervonta Tank Davis has ascended to 140.
And they don't throw combinations.
Sanchez and Davis exchange. Davis dodges.
Head movement,
There
setting
it
up
is.
power shots. We saw that in his last fight. We're seeing it again.
The 3 hours here this evening. We're to recap some of the top moments, which could be produced. Oh, and Davis snaps his head back with a left. The two lightweights trade in the middle of the ring. Davis with a combination that lands. Overextending himself a few times in this fight. Davis is... Well, if Floyd was telling him don't throw the home run...
I'll tell you what, man, I really don't.
Nice uppercut.
Oh, and a second one drops Sanchez. And is there every time he's throwing it here late in round number 8. Woo! Oh, that's why. Lightning quick power. Sanchez flat on his face, and that's it. Katie Bayless has seen enough. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
Who needs a jab?
135 as Devin Haney. Gervonta Davis proclaimed himself
It's turning out to be a really good fight.
Some head movement, feinting. Garcia gets countered with the right from Davis. Combination. Now Davis beginning to unload. There's a three-punch combination for Davis. Davis down. A minute 15 seconds away from the midpoint. Here in round 8. And Garcia will escape the round without going down. And it's over. Gervonta "Tank" Davis records another stoppage victory.
Ruiz looks in very good shape. He said that going up to 130, it makes him feel better. Ruiz looking to send that straight right hand. Davis smacks Ruiz with the straight left. Strickland lively here in Southern California. Big straight left by Davis. Davis now another straight left. Pounding away on Ruiz. Another one. Davis going to work on Ruiz. Right hook that connected. Davis looking for the opening. Another straight left. Davis starting strong here in round 1. A straight left followed by a right off that bound. It's working. Down goes Ruiz. He got blasted. Oh my goodness. This one is over. A first round finish by Gervonta Davis.
Pride of somebody who has fought 10 and 12 rounds. Doug, it's not only size, also the speed and quickness. You see how we're back into this fight, because I think there was a period maybe in the first 30 seconds of round 2 where he could have got him out of there. Right, and I think it goes back to what we spoke of early in round number 1. Sometimes Lamont Roach simply...
Oh, good right landed by Roach. 10 seconds to go. And down goes Garcia.
Left hook.
Fighting in the streets. Why would he do that? He makes some money. He goes down here, and it is over. It has been stopped. Lamont Roach Jr. gets his 4th stoppage of his career. He is now 12-0. I like what Jamel Herring just did inside, just with you to rest. I'm going to hit you wherever just a few seconds ago.
Trying to test the whiskers of round number 9. Consistent on his combinations. And oh, nice counter right hand from Herring. It's no balance, but a put. Where you see that. Oh, nice right hand to sleep here in round number 9. It's up in the air in the judge's hands, and no one can go back to their corner confident.
He was the better man that night, and honestly, that one fucked me up. I was depressed. It's my first loss.
And it was tough going back to that locker room because his first words when he got back there was, "Sorry I let you down." I was like, "You ain't let me down." You know what I'm saying? We failed as a team, and it ain't going to define us or stop our journey. You know what I'm saying? We will get back here, and next time we will win it.
After I got up off my ass and was like, all right, this ain't where you supposed to be. Let's go show them. Let's go show them where you supposed to be at.
Okay. So, yeah, Gervonta, what happened? Because if y'all just seen that, did y'all just see what? Because last year he fought Frank Martin and he was on his A game, right? Y'all just saw him fight Frank Martin last year, not even a year ago. And he did good. But I feel like with some of these boxers, and I'm gonna point out why I say this. When some of these boxers get comfortable, and I hate to throw out names, but I just feel like I should. when boxers get comfortable, it's like they forget that they have to treat every opponent as if it was their first. Imagine if Mike Tyson did that. Do you guys think Mike Tyson would have had any losses? He wouldn't have had any losses. He didn't feel like he needed to work out for Buster Douglas. He didn't feel like he needed to show up for training. He wanted to party. Mike Tyson said it a lot, you know, he talked about it a lot. And, you know, I think it's important for people to realize that no matter what you're going through, or no matter how big your pockets is, boxing it's some favors, but it's not really like a guarantee. Okay? So Tank going in there fighting Lamont, putting his belt on the line for the 5th time. It's a risk. And I feel like you should take it as if it's a risk. He was just acting like Lamont is going to be a walk in the park. And I thought I was seeing him train, but maybe he just wasn't giving it his freaking all. So we're going to go ahead and show Gervonta Davis controversies. If you guys do not know, he has had things go on outside of the ring. I'm going to show you guys a few clips that's on the internet of Gervonta Davis, and I think he had like a false accusation of him allegedly beating his girlfriend up. So we'll just show those clips of Gervonta, car accidents, all that stuff, whatever. So I'll go ahead and play that clip and I'll come back.
His rising popularity came increased problems outside the ring. While relaxing at a nightclub, he got into a fight with another patron and was arrested. In February 2020, during a basketball game, the boxer assaulted his girlfriend. Davis was taken into custody, but soon released on bail, spending nearly 3 years under investigation. Davis's legal troubles did not end there. While speeding in his Lamborghini, he ran a red light, leading to an accident that injured 4 people, including a pregnant woman. Davis fled the scene, but later turned himself in, receiving a sentence of 90 days house arrest and 3 years probation. He subsequently violated the terms of his probation and served the remainder of his sentence, 44 days, in county jail. In sports, Davis fared much better. Between the sheriff and Davis.
All right, sir. What's your side of this?
She's trying to take my car. This is my truck. She took my car key and she's trying to leave with my car.
Okay.
That's it.
Where does she live?
Huh?
Where does she live? Where does she
I don't
live?
know her exact address, but...
Well, does she live in Canada? Does she live in the United States?
Come on, man. Y'all trying to make this about...
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Okay, wasn't you just talking to her? Can she provide all them information to you?
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that? So that was one strike?
Yes.
That got both the side of your head and then...
This side of my face.
And then came across the side of your face and caught your lip and your lip.
After speaking with her, the sheriff discovered that Davis had hit her in the face. As a result, Davis was handcuffed and spent a night in jail. However, the next day, the victim admitted that Davis had not touched her. Tank was released, but the news of yet another arrest did little to improve his already scandalous reputation. After settling his legal issues, Davis returned to the ring in early 2023 to face Hector Garcia.
A few moments later.
Belts, no money or nothing. Just put them in front of me, and I show you that I'm better than that next person. I promise you. Once I touch that jaw, you're going to sleep. I'll probably break your jaw. Facts. I'm gonna split them open.
That's cool.
Promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, you got it.
I promise your whole jaw.
Why you so mad?
I'm gonna break you up. I'm telling you.
Say what?
I'm gonna break your jaw. I promise you. Don't even bring your mother or your daughter. Don't bring them.
Oh, you're gonna see them.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
Yeah, every time I tell y'all something, you know what happened? Don't it happen? I'm telling you, I'm gonna break you up. I promise you, I'm gonna break you up. Y'all wanna know something? I promise. You look out.
We ain't trying to hit none of that. Where you from? We ain't trying to hit none of that. We from the city. And you know what's happening, what's in the city. Would have been packed y'all up. If it was serious or if it was personal, I would have been an address niggas at that house.
Y'all got. Alright.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. And that's what it is. 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 You trash. You trash. And Bullet, we know what Bullet do.
You don't know shit about me.
Yeah, we know that none of your fighters got skills. We know that for sure.
You going to sleep,
We
John.
know that. We know that. We know that for sure.
You better take a better look at the list that I have.
Who? Name them.
I got
this team.
You trash.
How many of the pros do
you trash? Booker
you
T.
guys have in your team?
Okay, hold on.
All right, you guys. So if you just watched that, Gervonta always have been through a lot in his life. So I want to go back just a little bit further about Gervonta and his upbringing, and I'll be right back.
You know, when you were growing up, your parents were on drugs.
Yeah, both of my parents was on drugs.
Sad. On crack, or was it?
Yeah, you know, so they were both on drugs, and my mother left me and my brother in the house by ourselves. You know, so they took us into custody. You know, and my grandma fought to get us back for about a good 3 years.
How come they wouldn't just give you guys to the grandmother?
Because I to be honest, I was young, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but she fought to get us back, and they finally got us back. You know, so we was the new kids on the block. You know, I was fighting a lot, fighting at school, fighting on the block. You know, so my uncle seen me fight outside my doorstep. So he took me to the gym. So once he took me to the gym, I felt that love that I wasn't getting at home, because I was a bad kid. I was like always active, so I was always doing stuff. So I wasn't getting the love that I was getting at home. You know, so I loved it at the gym.
Right, because you were in foster homes for like what, 3 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard horror stories about this. Like I know girls that went through the foster system, and they were like, I was in 54 homes, I was in 28 homes. Like, you know, like you don't stay in a stable family, right? So they were just moving you around like that?
Yeah, they was moving me around. They we was in a group home, then we went to what's it called? Yeah, group home, then we went with my uncle, then we went back to group home, then we finally went with my grandmother.
What do you think was the hardest thing that, you know, you had to go through during that time? Because no kid should go through that.
It wasn't a group home. It was just when I got to around my family, you know, my brother was the favorite coming up, because I was always bad, so I was always into stuff.
Gervonta started boxing at the age of 5 under the guidance of coach Calvin Ford. Ford had spent 10 years in prison and later began training children in boxing to help them avoid a similar fate. It was possibly Ford's experience that kept Davis out of trouble, as soon after his father ended up being behind bars and his mother was deprived of parental rights. The young Davis spent 3 years moving between foster homes until his grandmother managed to bring him back home. Even at a young age, Gervonta could deliver serious punches. And while competing in local tournaments, defeated larger peers, which caused one of his coaches to nickname him Tank, which he still uses today. By the age of 12, after making it to the national level, Davis won the National Junior Championship 3 times in a row. At 17, he won the USA's top amateur tournament, the Golden Gloves, but missed the London Olympics due to the age limit. In 2015, with an amateur record of 205-15, the 18-year-old Gervonta decided to begin his professional career.
I used to play a lot, and if I'm not playing a lot, I'm fighting. So that was how I expressed myself. Being one of the best boxers, try to help more. Once I get championship, I was 10 years old. My first championship, my first time going. I won it when I was 10, and I got so big-headed. The same guy beating the championship came back that next year and beat me. But it was great. I knew I was going to do it for a long time. When I won my first fight, I was hurting a lot of kids when I was young, and I like the feeling of winning, making my team proud, making my coach proud, and things like that. So I was like, yeah, I like this.
When I was young, nobody didn't work with me to give me that direction of the skills and the talent that I had. You know what I'm saying? So, working with the kids, it's pure. You see how the little kid I was just working with, there's no money involved, there's nothing involved, it's pure. That energy that makes you want to keep doing it. And at the end of the day, if they lose, you see the hurt that they have. And if they win, you cut my wrist is boxing. Every day I'm thinking about boxing, avenues, because I promote, I manage. Yeah, but Tank was the first one from this facility.
A lot of people don't understand, that see the hard part. They think I just got with Floyd and he, I got this jewelry, this car, and they ain't see the hard part. I actually been with my coach when he was making a lot of money to where he almost lost his house, and we were still making ways to go to tournaments, sleeping in cars, begging the city to give us money just to go to tournaments and things like that. So, for my community.
My name's Stevenson. I just came back from the Olympics in 2016, and I won a silver medal. I sparred with Tank since I was a little kid. Now it's like he getting ready for a world title. I'm here helping him out, and I feel like there's no better work he could get. So hopefully he take what he getting in and do what he got to do. And I believe he's gonna be a world champion.
A few moments later.
We got to do? Look, hey Tank, we're gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m. when you're sleeping in silk pajamas. In other words, when you're hungry, when you're chasing something, the grind comes naturally.
Good.
But once you're comfortable, that fire can fade. Unless it was never about comfort in the first place.
Ever since I've known him, since he was a kid, his biggest fear is losing. I'll never forget this day, and he told the story himself. I believe we were in Vegas. Adrian Broner was fighting. And I turned around and Tank, he was crying. What are you crying for? He said, because I want it. And I said, you want what? He said, I want all of this. He was so in awe with Adrian, the accolades and him winning titles, blah, 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 and he wanted to be that guy. And when I saw him crying, I was like, wow, I stepped off. I said, wow, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna have to worry about him. You gonna fight hard to get it.
If I get him where I need him to be, he's gonna sleep for sure. Soften him up, then fry him.
I'm the one that got them acting different. They didn't get it cause they have to admit it. I'm attracted with it. When I see them, I'm asking if they really know what I am. I'm the one that say it's bad for business. They just know know that my attack is vicious and they habits gifted. That's why I'm asking them. Do you know who I am?
Hopefully, he come prepared mentally and physically. I mean, when it was my time to shine, I definitely was, you know, I had to shine. It was like, put up or go home.
It's over. That's it. Davis.
He got great power.
Big shots for Roach.
I feel like he a sharp fighter all around the board. You know, somebody that you can't sleep on.
Lamont Roach has never been a cheap date for nobody. The real true boxing fans, the real ones that know that this is no easy fight. He's very skilled, and I'm gonna go on the line and say this may be the most skillful person that Tank has faced thus far.
I just don't want to look bad come fight night. My biggest fear has been embarrassed, especially in front of like all these people, like worldwide. Then you be like, come this mean for deck, like, you know, like I ain't got time for that. I'm not trying to go out get my butt kicked. Like, bad, like I can't do it. I don't want to be embarrassed, bro. It's just my pride.
Telling me rap, but I'm still gon' drill. Got too much pride, nigga play getting killed. The bitch like a dog, she calling me still. I ain't going fuck 12, I'm a dog with the whip.
A few moments later.
Worst injury you got from Tank?
Worst injury that happened to him?
No, to you. Did he crack your rib? He cracked it?
Last fight.
Thumb, elbow?
Everything. Look what he did to Boogie.
No.
Mikey.
Is that from Tank?
Mikey.
Mikey.
That's what Tank did.
Oh, fuck.
That nigga can That's a chicken McNugget. This one is a curly fry.
How do you still do mitts like that? How do you still do mitts?
Because it's fractures and stuff that I had that I never went to the doctor for. And I just kind of ice it up and go right back to it. Wow. And it's over the years, man. You know what I'm saying? That's 20, 25 years of holding mitts, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Do you have any injuries from Tank?
Broken elbow, fractured wrist, finger, torn rotator cuff. We all go through it. Yeah.
Bad, like I can't do it. I don't want to be embarrassed, bro. It's just my pride. Some people be made for it, some people don't. He's not gonna win. You better be ready.
So if you guys just watched that, now you guys understand. Gervonta Davis is not some type of cocky fighter. I think that he's a humble young person that has made a way for himself through boxing. So we're gonna move on from that. I just wanted to show you guys why Gervonta Davis is the way he is today. You know, he's went through a lot in his short span of 30 years. And yeah, we're just gonna I'm so mad. I'm gonna play the clip.
We're gonna win on March 1st. That means somebody here lying. Say, and I'm talking to both of y'all, one of y'all lying. So say y'all get y'all ass knocked out. What is the conversation like the next day with your lady? And I'm gonna start over here.
I don't think about that, Holmes.
You don't think about that at all?
What the fuck? No.
Somebody, both of y'all are sitting here saying y'all gonna win on March 1st. That's impossible.
That's I mean, that's the only way. That's the what the.
Somebody lying is what I'm saying, Mr. Roach.
Hey, somebody. My name is Mr. Roach, not somebody.
Tank.
What? I make sure I do my shit, so I don't, you know.
So you don't never have to have that conversation.
Nah, it's boxing, so anything can happen. That's what people don't understand. Like they think like we fucking like, oh my bad, like we like, you know. Like,
you didn't say nothing.
Like we can't be hurt or nothing. Like
nah,
we
fool,
Superman,
he right only for real.
Okay.
So I do it for myself, but I do it for the people with me. My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
Don't
what?
bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
They
don't
gonna
bring 'em.
celebrate with me. You hear
Don't
me?
bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here
It's
shaking
it's
on the
gonna
what's
be-
the name? He was shaking on the
Pops. Oh,
on the
what?
shakeout. On my
On the
on
what?
my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On
Hey,
my kids, he was
Never.
shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's
Tell me.
cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be.
He doing it now.
But his father is my you know what I mean? These my people, so but me and him gotta get it on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
We gotta get it on.
But look though, back to the question though. That's like the feud. That's the feud. Just like it's a lot of people in here today for me. It's gonna be a way more in Brooklyn. And when he
I don't
feels
give a fuck who you come with.
I know
who you come with.
Hey,
them niggas ain't gonna be able to stop none of this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm
They
the
can have
one.
all
I'm
that
the one.
coat,
I'm the
ski
one.
mask up. Them niggas can't
I'm the
stop
one.
shit.
I'm the one.
Them niggas can't stop shit.
I'm the one.
And
You
when
hear
it
me?
come to this shit,
I'm
you
the
know
one.
how Baltimore
I'm
get
the
down.
one. I'm
For
the one.
real.
I'm the one. I'm the
For
one to
real.
stop all that shit.
Them
You hear
niggas
me?
cannot stop
We
shit.
go. Hey, look. Trust me.
And we be moving
Trust
up
me.
through there too.
Trust
What's going on?
Trust me. We on shit march first. You hear me?
What's going on? What's good?
Hey.
Somebody
What's
lying.
good?
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank.
name ain't somebody.
What does it mean for you to represent Baltimore in this fight, brother? Like, what does it mean to you personally?
I don't think it's just Baltimore. I just feel like I feel as though like where I come from and like all over, like it's like everybody going through something.
You represent the trenches.
Yeah, like that's why I feel as though I represent, like not even just I represent if you people doubting you, you feel like you know you're back against the rope and you don't have nobody. I do it for them. Like I feel as though them people, like, you feel me? Like,
Okay. And my last question.
Make it a good one.
My last question. My last question. I just want just for us in here, I want y'all to predict what round.
What round what? What round what?
What y'all say?
What round what?
You know when the nigga when they start talking, when the people that who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'ma beat his ass for
can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a
So
fuck.
y'all better be quiet.
I don't
Y'all
give a
better
fuck
be
if y'all
quiet.
was
All
quiet,
that
if
ski
y'all was-
mask and
if y'all
all
was
that.
loud.
We got the whole hood over there, Tank.
Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
But y'all
gonna get fucked
frowning
up
y'all
over here.
face
When do I,
up.
what do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay. Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop
telling
nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
can't-
he pay for it.
I don't-
guarantee he
I
pay
can't-
for it. I guarantee it. I
Calm
guarantee
down.
it.
Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna
Come
get
to
you
the fight.
fucked up.
Nigga. Come to the fight, nigga.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank. You
This
know,
me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
huh? So you said, Roach, what round would you like to? Would you ideally like to get him out of there?
Shit, I mean, everybody want a first round knockout, but shit, I'm trying to knock anybody out. I don't care if it was him, if it was anybody else. I'm trying to knock everybody out in any round. You heard
Tank.
You heard
Oh,
him.
yeah, come on, bro. Come on. Everybody in this room right now know what's going on. Come on, stop. Y'all know
like
what's going
that.
on. Y'all know
like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
Bullshit ain't never been nothing. You hear me?
Stop it.
Bullshit
Look.
ain't never been nothing.
Okay.
Look at his face. It's telling
Look
it.
at it.
His face telling
You want
it.
to see my smile?
His face telling it.
You want to see my smile?
Are you nervous at all, bro? At all?
Bro. I've been doing this since I was 9, bro.
Shit, that's good. Is you nervous at all? No, hell
What I
no.
gotta be nervous for? That's what I do. Ask him if he nervous.
Mr. Tank Davis, is you nervous, brother?
Yeah, I get nervous. I get nervous when I get in there, but that's what real, you know what I mean?
Not right now.
That don't stop nothing.
That don't
you
stop
know, once you
nothing.
close up, you finish that.
March 1st, you guys, at the Barclays Center. It's going down. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Shout out to the PBC. Shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis. Shout out to Lamont Roach. And I need y'all to give a round of applause right now, because it's about to go down. And before I go...
But in the words of Gervonta, he said that he learned the lesson. And yeah, so whatever. So we're going to go ahead and show this disappointing fight. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and show that. You see, I don't want to. We know who I was rooting for. But yeah, so let's go ahead and show the shortest of the shortest clip. I'm not finna watch Gervonta get hit on like that. I'm not finna watch him get hit on like that. Who do you think you are, Lamont? Who do you think you are, Lamont? Hitting Gervonta like that. Like, what made him think he could beat on Gervonta like that? Like, how dare you? How triple dog mother dare you? And then it don't make no better that the man mama in the crowd. Child. Play the clip. Play the clip, y'all, and I'll come back.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. And a sold-out crowd here in BK awaiting the arrival.
Okay, gentlemen, you're both receiving instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey the command to protect yourselves at all times. Right now, we'll call it on the low on the green. We're going to go low underneath the black. All right, got it? Top look. It's going to work.
Number 2 pencil, but he'll need more than wit to withstand Davis's precision and power. Round number 1.
So far, Roach not giving him anything.
Lead left hook by Roach in the jab.
Continuing to pound to that body with the left hand.
Into the body again with the left and the right that time. And now flashing some of his speed. Final 60 seconds as we are in the 6th round. Let's see what happens, because the words are being thrown at each other. Let's see if the punches start being thrown, and yes, they do.
He's throwing a lot more. That left is landing. That straight left.
There's Davis, lands a left.
How nasty was the speed of that counter shot? It was like a shovel uppercut coming back from Tank.
Davis leading with the left. Right hook. So good success here for Roach in round 7. Oh, and a right hand by Roach. Another right.
Yeah. Changes.
And yet only landing him by 3 thus far. Oh, good. Solid shot there, Davis. Oh, there's a right hook to the body by Davis, ripping that right hand. And then Roach rips a left hook to the body. Good stuff here in round 7.
He's got to be careful, because it almost seems like Tank is waiting for him to throw the right hand and counter.
To uncoil that left hand. Oh, and there it is. Oof. And oh, Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
Boom. He counter-punched Tank.
Taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right. But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
Roach eating some big shots and coming right back.
A minute and a half left in what has been an eventful ninth.
Yes. Division champion.
Simultaneous one, although Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed. Larry Hazard's unofficial scorecard has Davis up by 1, and it could very well be the other way on the official scorecards. Never know, but here we go. 2+ minutes left in the fight.
Oh, the pressure on those ringside judges in this one. Wow.
Is his championship reign in jeopardy? It comes down.
114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
What was that? What was that? Gervonta! Gervonta! Gervonta. Show that one more time. Confusion. I'm confused. But hopefully my faces are helping you guys understand how interesting this fight was. So Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach fight came to a draw last night. Yeah, a draw. You heard me right. And here I am betting on round 8 and round 7. You know, when the boxers are more hungry, you could tell. Because, you know, a lot of this stuff, I feel like Gervonta could have avoided. If he would have did what he did 8 months ago, did he knock him out? I don't know. I have to check. You know, but I feel like the fact that people who are just constantly hating on Gervonta just irritates me, you know? But it wasn't as irritating as that fight last night, Gervonta. What the? Gervonta? And then for your mama to be in the crowd, I know your mama was boiling. Y'all seen that fight when Gervonta fought? Who was that dude Gervonta had fought? Rolly Romero. And mama was getting madder than mad. That was me last night. I'ma show y'all mama getting madder than mad. And tell me that ain't me.
Holding on. I don't know if that'll be a knockdown. No. You pushed me. I got you. He pushed him back. Had for Davis, but it was partially caught by Romero. Action round.
Bro, you hit him in the break, all right?
I swear to God, I'm going to get in there. I swear to God, I'm going to get in there.
Trying to. You starting that all right? Don't start, man.
Look what he doing. Get this.
Come on,
hey, yo,
relax. Calm down.
That was me. Cause who? You couldn't tell me Gervonta was gonna have a tie with Lamont. So let's go ahead and watch Lamont post-fight reaction, his response to everything, and how he feel about the fight overall. And then right after, we're gonna show Tank, because Tank was late. So we're gonna show Tank's team. We're gonna show what Barry and Calvin had to say, and what Calvin and Barry had to say about them saying Calvin not being lead last night. And then we're gonna show Gervonta Davis after he finally showed up. So let's go ahead and show the video. Y'all know I'm mad. I'm ready to get this video over with. I'm ready to get this video over with. Because it's not a loss. And I hate that people keep doing that. Like, Gervonta got a lot of haters. And I didn't know that. I thought people liked him, and that's why he got sold out shows. But apparently, people coming to see him lose. But yeah, I just don't like when dudes favor each other and then try to make it seem like they're a tough guy. Because if you're a tough guy, shit, I'll get in the ring with my friends. Like Clarissa said. Y'all heard Clarissa. I don't like fighting my friends, but I will. Okay? When we get in that ring, you're no name. No name, no face. So you gotta respect Clarissa, because she ain't with all that old favorism. I'm gonna show you why I'm on top. So yeah, y'all gotta favor Clarissa, because these boys, these boy boxers, they are soft. They're soft. You know, even when they're at their highest, they're avoid a lot. You know, I don't really care if we're friends. Let's get this money and we can go hang out after we get this money. So I don't like that Shakur, Keyshawn, and all of them don't want to fight each other. They just want to fight Tank. And that's kind of weird to me. That's weird. Make money off each other. You ain't going to make no money off Tank. Because Tank ain't going to do it unless it's $20 million or something like that on the line. That's why he fought Ryan. Because he was making $20 million off that fight. People like, why you pick Ryan? Why you do that? Why you do that? Money. Ain't no money finna come from no Keyshawn. So when the money start talking, I'm sure the team can put the contract together. Contract ain't gonna get done right now because these dudes are all in Saudi Arabia. Gervonta ain't gonna go to Saudi Arabia. You know, so I really feel like Lamont, Keyshawn, Shakur, what's the other guys? Y'all put in the comments the other guys. They should put them in the ring. Okay? And whoever's the best man out of those friend groups, because I'm tired of y'all favoring each other. I'm tired of y'all favoring each other, bigging up a big old circle to jump Gervonta, who's won. I don't like that. Because if you really want to prove who you are, okay, fight your friend, like Clarissa said. Fight your friend. Gervonta fought Lamont, and that's his friend. You can tell. Yeah, last year, 8 months ago, Frank Martin, who's from Detroit, who isn't his friend, you see the animosity. Let's go ahead and watch these reactions, you guys. The only reason why he was able to do something is because Gervonta wasn't even focused. Wherever Gervonta's head was at, we will never know. But watching Gervonta fights, this is the first fight he's ever been off his A game.
I mean, I've been a champ, but it feels good. It should be two times. Yeah, should be 2 times, 2 divisions.
Hey, I told him.
You did. You told him.
They ain't believe me.
I told him too, a whole lot of times. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm really that shit.
Hey, come on.
Man, obviously I want to go back and watch it, but clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the motherfucking bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
All right, guys, raise your hand. We'll get you a mic. So,
feeling of respect compared to disrespect, and you said it wasn't really that. What did you feel after that, after your performance tonight? How did you look at toe-to-toe with him?
It's still gonna be respect. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand that he didn't have to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't have to. He's a superstar. He can fight whoever he want. He ain't have to fight me. When we signed the fight, he stuck to his word. We fought. And, so I'm always going to respect him for that. He gave me an opportunity. And I just really can't wait to run it back. For real, I can't.
What your son produced tonight?
Bittersweet. You said could have. I say we should have had our hand raised. We should have got the decision. But this boxing, we didn't. It was a great fight, like I expected. But I knew my son was game. Training camp, he was so focused and locked in. I knew that we was gonna put on a great performance, and it was kind of like stolen away from him a little bit with the decision. But the world got to see how good he is, so that's the blessing to come out of this. So he really stamped himself in the boxing world more so with this performance. So like I say, that's why it's bittersweet.
Is it a difficult?
A few moments later.
This was a fight. Actually, Tank thought it was round 8 when it was round 12. So if you notice, he moved the whole time. So, being in shape wasn't a problem. There were times that I thought there was a lack of focus. There was a couple of opportunities there for some counters, and we missed them opportunities. But for the most part, I thought it was a spirited fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time I want to bring on Calvin Ford, who's also part of Team Tank, as we know. So if you have questions for either Barry or Calvin, again, feel free to raise your hand. But Calvin Ford here as well to answer questions.
All right, over here. Coach Barry, it's KG with Fight Hype. I wanted to ask you, Coach, from your vantage point, could you just give us what your perspective was of what happened in round 9 when Tank appeared to take a knee?
I can't speak to that, but because I don't have hair. But apparently, he had his hair braided, and they put some kind of chemical. I don't know if it's some whole juice. I don't know what y'all call it. But with the sweat and the heat and all, it ran down into his eyes. And when he turned around, he took a knee, and he was complaining about his eyes burning. And when Calvin wiped his eyes, it was still burning. So that's what happened in that situation. That caught all of us off guard. In the amateurs, you can get away with that.
It's KG with Fight Hype. I just want to ask you guys, because I've heard you both say a few times, during this conversation that there was a lack of focus. Prior to the fight, Tank had talked about retirement. We wouldn't call it a coaching change, and much respect to you guys, but, just a switch in what was normal for Tank. Where do you think the lack of focus is coming from, or what do you think impacted his focus tonight during the fight?
Calvin spoke earlier when he was saying that he wants Tank to do what Tank wants to do. And when you think about the fight as a whole, the little whatever that stuff is you say Serrano got in her eyes, I think once that happened, he started thinking about this stuff in my eyes, and this man's still coming, and I don't want to get caught with something. So I thought he started paying more attention to the juice running into his eyes than Lamont Roach himself.
Anyone else? Raise your hand if you have a question.
We needed 3 rounds, and it just went down. He just, like we said, we looked at 3 rounds. Barry was calling out, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2, but he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right. And so I think it was maybe a lack of focus just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
On this fight to get Gervonta ready, you both built world champions from scratch from the beginning, but there was a change in the coaching dynamic. The first 30 fights of Tank's career, Calvin's the lead trainer and everything. Did that have anything? Did any of the coaching dynamics? Because people will wonder that. Did it have anything to do with Tank, not performing the way people are used to?
I'm not gonna let nobody put that in my head. I'm not gonna let nobody put that in his head.
That's right. And you say the first 30, if you go back to the first half of his career, I was there. You know what I mean? So, like he said, and if you look at the fight, we all was speaking the whole time. So, I don't think that was a factor.
Me neither.
Any more questions?
And give the media some thoughts.
I mean, I thank y'all for waiting and things like that. It was a good night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either. So I felt like I won it. The last couple rounds. So it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I can get that rematch because I know what I can do in a fight. But it's cool.
Okay, questions?
Decision.
Nobody like a draw, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that. But it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in the. I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Tank, how much does it hurt to have the draw on your record now? And do you think it's going to stand as some sort of renewed motivation for you, like the guys were saying, as you proceed through these next couple fights?
Yeah, it just put, food to the fire and things like that, fuel to the fire. But it's cool. It's cool. The draw is okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me, too. That was on me for sure. Because I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Definitely did more.
Gervonta.
Next question.
Tank, congratulations, Barack from Ring Champs on all the smoke fight. Were you surprised?
With the light-skinned guy that was talking shit too, huh?
Who, the light-skinned guy?
Yeah, he ain't in here?
Where he at? I don't know. But were you surprised, because I know everybody else was, that Roach could take your power because you were throwing bombs in some of those rounds?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
After, what does preparation look like for you leading into the next fight?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting back at the gym in a week. I'm gonna take a good, probably couple of days off, but I gotta get back in the gym.
Thank you.
Ball ahead, pass it, man.
Yep. Hey, man, Warren here from High 97. Lamont definitely learned stuff about you in this time, in this bout right here. What have you learned in this fight from Lamont that you could take forward in the next fight?
I could have stopped him. It's me. Definitely my fault.
result that you didn't think you deserved, maybe change the course of your plans for your future?
Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. It definitely changed my plans. I probably got like 4 more fights now. For sure.
Where you thought you could have done better, you could have gotten him out of there, or you could have dominated, any of those rounds?
Yeah, I just felt like even if I didn't get him out of there, I could have worked more. I definitely could have worked more. Again, it was myself, and that's the only place that I could blame. So just get back to the drawing board, get in the gym, and work harder.
Chance ago, do you think that there may be a little ring rust, and could that have played a factor in your performance tonight?
Nah, not no ring rust, but I don't want to give it out, but I need to work on myself for the most part.
I don't have a question. I just wanted to actually thank you for your bravery. I myself have the opportunity to train, and I know it's not easy. And a lot of people like to judge, or they like to not give you credit. So again, thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication, because it's not easy, and we really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. Did Lamont come in here? He came? Okay, good.
Hey Tank, congratulations on your efforts, and
I don't know where you at.
Right in front of you.
Oh damn, my bad.
No, it's good. A lot of times when fighters mention the idea of like retirement, and you mentioned about therapy, that you didn't really want to lose that killer edge. Just the thought and the consciousness of that. Do you feel like kind of proactively thinking like that kind of hurt a little bit of that killer instinct, and especially fighting someone that you kind of viewed as like a friend? Like, was that really a little bit of that you spoke of?
I mean, it'd be cool, but like we'd be cool, but like once we get in that ring, it's like it's different, But I don't know, fam.
Tank, what's going on with you? It's YG in Sport.
All right. Well, moment of silence for all the Gervonta Davis fans. Moment of silence. All right. So, as you just heard from Lamont, Calvin Ford, Buster, Barry Hunter, Gervonta Davis. I have nothing else to say. You guys heard what they had to say. So I'm gonna show you guys pictures of everything. Continue to show the pictures, and I already told you guys my thoughts on everything. I'm drained. I'm fed up. So Gervonta, I just want to let you know you did not lose. Okay. Anytime you could still go home with your belt, you didn't lose. If Lamont went home with your belt, took it back to Washington, D.C., yeah, don't go back to Maryland. Okay? But on a brighter note, this is random, but it ain't that random. Gervonta Davis had a Washington, D.C. or like a Maryland guy on his undercard named Gary Russell. This is Gary Russell. And he just took Jose's belt. This is Jose Vacaleca Picululu from Mexico, born in America. And yeah, so Gary, Jose. Yeah, and Gary very much almost got knocked out, y'all. Trying to knock him out, because Gary has 17 knockouts, 17 wins, and 1 loss. Jose lost. I don't know. We'll just show the picture of Jose. But you didn't lose, okay? You just had a draw on your record now. It was a tie. but they were in favor of you to keep your belt. So that was amazing. You did good enough to keep the belt. Everybody's talking about him taking a knee. So how about you guys write in the comments on my video, what do you guys think about Gervonta Davis taking a knee? Do you guys believe what Gervonta said? Or do you guys think that he was hurt somehow? Because I don't see the punch. Lamont barely tapped him. So what was he kneeling for? Because it wasn't from Lamont's freaking punch. It's not a robbery, okay? You didn't do good enough to get the belt. You did good enough to get a tie. And I think a lot of people kind of misunderstanding that. So hopefully people aren't spreading false news saying Gervonta lost. Because I didn't see any losses. So, yeah. Y'all got to get your facts right. A draw does not mean loss. Yeah. So you can still keep your belt. Yeah. You can't keep your belt if the opponent have more points than you. So Lamont didn't have more points than Gervonta. Ain't nothing fixed, ain't nothing rigged. They all did each of their rounds, and Gervonta did poorly and still won. Cause what, Gervonta? What? Y'all saw his mama. Y'all saw his mama when he fought Rolly. And I'll try to work on like some reaction videos. I got another laptop, so I'll be able to do some more editing for my videos. So make sure you guys tune in for more videos from Imexoticgirl. And without further ado, I'm gonna show my look. Thank you for tuning in to Imexoticgirl channel today. I really appreciate you guys watching this long behind video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. And Imexoticgirl is out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the fight clip again. That's pretty much it. Like I said, you guys, this is not a reaction video. This was just a full breakdown video on Gervonta Davis versus Lamont. And Gervonta Davis' life, career, controversies, his life journey, just things that he's went through in life all together, and his rivalry / friendship with Lamont. Because they ain't no rivals. If he ain't acting like he did with Frank Martin, then he's friends with Lamont. We can clearly tell they're friends. Bye, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Imexoticgirl channel. Make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe to my video. And don't forget to share your thoughts on how you feel about it, and share this video, okay? Bye, guys. What we are talking about. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you guys, I feel like you should always love yourself. No matter but when you look up at the children and you see people younger than us,